even international travel. If the hit is unsuccessful, you may not be paid, or you may only be paid a reduced fee. Also, if you fail, the client could do some things you didn't want done to you. So, you better make sure that guy is dead. Some jobs might involve expenses that add to the overall cost, such as travel, weapons, or bribes to people who might be in the way. The same guy I mentioned earlier, the Iceman, claimed to have made around $50,000 for some of his jobs. But most of his contracts were more complex, involving multiple victims or additional planning, so people had to pay up to get Mr. Iceman over here. I wonder if he charged more for freezing his victims. By the time you reach your 20s, you entered the prime of your professional killing career. By now, you may have already been involved in your first killing. By this age, you're no longer just doing minor criminal activities. No, it was time for you to make your professional debut. The trauma caused by your first kill can stay with you for the rest of your life, leading to mental health issues like PTSD or guilt. You might even have the poor guy haunting you for the rest of your life. But as you become more experienced, you become numb to the killing. The emotional toll of killing, or even planning killings, may not have the same effect on you anymore. The more you participate in the world of organized crime, the more you may lose your sense of right and wrong, seeing murder as just a job and a way to pay your bills. The lifestyle of a hitman is extremely dangerous. You risk being caught by law enforcement, betrayed by the people closest to you, or even having another criminal kill you as a way to get back at you for your crime. So because of that, hitmen only had a life expectancy of about 30 to 40 years old. So look on the bright side. It might suck to be a hitman, but at least you don't have to be one for very long. You lived constantly on edge, never knowing when all your killings might catch up to you and you become the target of another killer. You were constantly paranoid, and because of this, you live in secrecy, constantly changing your appearance and maybe even getting plastic surgery to make sure no one would recognize you. Hopefully you don't get any uglier than you already are. By the time you reach your 30s, your life is almost over. Luckily, you begin to feel regret as you grow older and realize the consequences of your actions. You look yourself in the mirror, and let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. You might need plastic surgery after all, but you still looked yourself in the mirror and had to realize how many people you actually killed. You struggle with the guilt and wonder about the people's lives you've ended. What if they were going to become the doctor that cured cancer? What if they were going to become the first man on Mars? And what if they were going to end world hunger? Well, guess what? You ruined that for everyone. You also spent your entire life working and committed only to crime. Most hitmen didn't have time for a wife or kids. It was all crime, all the time. But at least you had a ton of people you killed and money to show for it. Oh wait, you somehow still didn't have any money and now everyone is coming to get revenge and kill you for all the people you killed? Well, I guess that's what you get for becoming a hitman, so, good luck!